To the paint. Pass to Whitmore. Here's Silk. And he drives in. Sengun, throw it down.
Yeah, how about the connection there? Great pass and even better finish by Sengun.
And Brooks has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Now Bain. Six on the shot clock. And there's a 3-second violation. And as we head deeper into January, let's glance over the power rankings and see where we're at. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, I think for Houston, they're still trying to find a way to play to their full potential in a holding pattern of sorts right now. But that could change with a couple good games.
Here's Silk. Had a career game his last time, bucket after bucket. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Love the control there from Thompson. I mean, showing poise on the pick and roll.
Here's Morant. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. The three. Drains the triple. Morant's got 6 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Silk. Pounded by Morant. Takes it inside. And Sengun, throw it down.
Yeah, textbook work by Sengun, setting a solid screen and then getting open.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Edey. Now Morant. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Give him 8 points now. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Well, Coach, one of the more electric players in the NBA, Ja Morant.
Yeah, that's for sure, Brian. High-flying, acrobatic at the rim, just a supreme athlete. And he is, without a doubt, one of the most exciting players this league has to offer.
Now here's Thompson. Last game, 26 points for him. Here's Silk. With the drive, over to the left wing. Shot clock at 3. Sengun, no good. Memphis leading. Pass to Aldama. Fires from deep. Thompson pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Sengun, the screen. Here's Silk. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener. There. That's how you help free up your team.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
A slender big man with a nice shooting touch. Aldama is one of those guys who seems to get steadily better each season.
And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Grant.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bain, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right. I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Fades. And it's Silk missing.
That wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Brooks finds Morant. It's hauled in by Houston. Last time they met was in Houston.
The last game between these teams was so close, but ultimately their bench put them over the top.
Yeah, depth plays a huge factor in this league. You can't win just with 5 guys.
Here's Edey. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Silk pass to Thompson. Here's Silk. Thompson, a screen on Brooks. He takes it in, and he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. The 3-ball. Sinks it from distance. Morant's got 11 points.
Well, that's a good sign there from Morant. He needs to keep making those shots in order to open this offense up.
Throws it up high. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Memphis has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. And here's Morant. 11 points in the game. And he gets it to go off the front iron. 13 points in the game.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Driving in. And he dunks it down.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Silk, hounded by Morant. Here's Silk. Here's Thompson. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh?
Now Morant, 13 points in the game. To the inside, Şengün with a steal. To the middle. Pass to Silk. Thompson, a screen on Morant. Here's Silk, hounded by Morant. 5 on the clock. Yep, count it.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And so it's Memphis with it. They trail by 3. Outside Bane. Now here's Morant. A lot of room.
Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Thompson, a screen on Morant. Thompson left side. Here's Silk. Outside Eason to the wing, right side. Thompson, a screen on Brooks. On the take, just 4 to shoot. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Morant with it. He's got 15. Brooks outside. To the paint. Tipped. Back to Payne. Tries again. The shot, no good. Good D by Şengün. Houston leading by 3. Pass to Silk. And he slams it in one-handed.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Morant, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. Payne, the pass to Brooks. Here's Morant, into the lane. And then Morant with the dunk.
Well, this is Morant at his very best. His teammates need to just continue getting him the ball and letting him do his thing.
Here's Silk. He's got 10. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Silk's got 12 points in the game.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
On the wing, Bain. Whitmore defending. And the basket by Bain.
Yeah, Bain is a talented scorer. Not just a perimeter threat, he's also capable of finishing inside.
Here's Silk. He's got 12. Inside. Here's Thompson. Good work defensively by Brooks.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
The Rockets lead by 3. Outside Eason. The 3. Aldama grabs the board. Bain surveying the D. Pass to Aldama. And here's Morant outside. It's hauled in by Houston. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Thompson, a screen on Morant. Driving to the basket.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. And Brooks has got the ball here for Memphis. Down low. Here's Edey. Oh, a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Thompson, a screen on Morant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Santi Aldama.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
No good on that one. And Houston will go for a different look here. Steven Adams checked in for Şengün. Clark comes in for Thompson. Jackson, he's checked in for Eason. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Whitmore. Grizzlies trail by 4. Left side, Morant. Good. And he's at 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Driving inside. The kick out to Van Vliet. Pass to Silk. A minute 42 left in the first quarter here. Fader on the way. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Silk in the last outing against the Wizards put on a show. He dropped 48 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs.
Checked in for Memphis. Timeout call, Memphis. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Şengün, a screen on Morant. And there's the lob. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Grizzlies trail by 5. So on the floor for Houston. Alperen Şengün out there with Thompson. Then it's Tari Eason. Then there's Whitmore. And it's Silk in at the point. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Pass to Silk. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, Amen Thompson. Incredible verticality.
For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. To the right side. Here's Wells. And again, it's Memphis missing. Houston leading by 7. Here's Silk. He's got 17. we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Shot clock at 6. Şengün, a screen on Morant. Here he goes. Silk, pass to Şengün. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Some changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Landale. Brooks comes in for Bagley. And it's McConnell in for Kennard. McConnell outside. To the middle. Here's Edey. Yes. And it's McConnell with the assist that time. Edey's got 6 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Thompson, a screen on McConnell. Silk, the pass to Şengün. Here's the 3. Sinks the tray. He's got 9.
They're calmly knocking it down. Şengün looks zen-like at times.
Grizzlies trail by 8. McConnell outside. The dive for the ball, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Alperen Şengün.
On the board, he's had a much bigger impact these last few years than he did before that. He can be relied on now to make a difference with his rebounding, and that's a product of how hard he's worked down low.
Thompson with a screen. Here's Silk. 17 points in the game.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Morant's got 7 points for the quarter.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Yep, that one goes. And the Rockets lead by 7.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in the defense and getting to the rim.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Silk, pass to Şengün, and stolen by McConnell. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, Morant is just a force of nature. Exceedingly difficult to guard him without fouling.
Stan, your coaching career started in the 1980s. How are players different today versus then?
Well, look, players have always shared one thing. They want to be the best that they can be, and they want to win games. But the players now are bigger, faster, stronger, and more skilled. The rules have changed, so the game's a little bit less physical, particularly at the NBA level, but the players are just better.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. Here's Edey. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in the game. Thompson, a screen on Morant. Lots of room. Another one falls for Houston.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
On the wing, Brooks. Outside for McConnell. Six to shoot. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
The Rockets lead by 5. Şengün, the screen. There's the drive. Silk. And that one is stuffed right through.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Morant. Thompson pulls it in.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Şengün, a screen on McConnell. Silk, the pass to Şengün. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, Şengün's aggressive style is what gets him here.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Houston?
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And another thing, they've been on the attack tonight, going right at defenders with the ball in their hands early.
Well, Morant has all the moves to find a way to score in there.
Here's Silk, hounded by Morant. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Eason. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Bain with it. Guarded now by Whitmore. Here's Edey. He's got 6. Outside Bain. To the left wing. Morant. The pass to Bain. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 4 assists now tonight.
Smooth and fast release from Bain that time.
Şengün, a screen on Morant. Here's Silk. 25 points in the game. Going inside. Tipped. 6 on the shot clock. Off target on the 15-footer. Grizzlies trail by 4. Back comes Houston in transition. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Outside Bain. On the wing, Brooks. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 from Memphis.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Şengün, the screen. Here's Silk. And that one is hammered home.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Pass to Edey. There's the double with Thompson. Morant, he's open. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Houston leading by 3. Out on his own on the break for the fifth. Oh, he taps it down.
That is incredible. Well, we're watching a special guy here. Morant with a nose for the ball. And on the break, he is a great finisher.
Here's Silk. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Silk. Clock at 6. Thompson, a screen on Morant. Here's Silk. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Ja Morant picks one up. Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting room.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing.
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Brooks outside. Pass to Edey. Over Jackson. And it's Edey missing.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Driving inside.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Grizzlies trail by 7. Outside Bain. Van Vliet against McConnell. Back to Brooks. To the paint. Here's Edey. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And he knocks down the first. And so it's the Houston Rockets, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back after this.
Hey there, everybody.
And taking a look at Memphis, they're frustrated, and you can understand their frustration. They were expected to be good this year. Their fan base was fired up, but it just hasn't come together.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Houston Rockets.
Their bench came in red.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bain. Santi Aldama out there with Edey, and it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Silk, hounded by Morant. Sengun, a screen on Morant. Back to Whitmore. Fires the 3. Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Edey. Out to the wing. From deep, Morant. And he gets it back. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Shot from 12. Morant with the close range bucket.
Yeah, a lot of guys now are not comfortable in that mid-range area, but Morant is. He'll take that shot when it's there.
Here's Silk. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Fades away. That shot missing. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They trail by 11. Pass to Morant. Here's Edey, defended by Sengun. Outside for Brooks. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Such a tenacious competitor. When Brooks looks to score inside, he is so skilled at finding ways to draw contact.
He hits the second from the line. The Rockets lead by 10. Thompson, a screen on Morant. Pass to Whitmore. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep. Whitmore's got his first 3 points of the game.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
The floater, and rejected.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Sengun, a screen on Brooks. Wide open look. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Silk's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Pass to Edey. To the inside. And it's Brooks missing.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Here's Silk. 33 points for him. With the drive. Sengun, no good.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync. unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Silk. Outside Whitmore. Here's Silk. Hounded by Moran. Silk. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Ja Moran picks one up. Stan, you coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Green's checked in for Şengün. On defense, the Rockets. Right side, Moran. Got a hand on it.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Thompson, a screen on Moran. Puts it up from 15. Left side, Eason. Another shot. Grizzlies with the rebound. Now here's Brooks. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Pass to Edey. Up top, Morant. Just 5 to shoot. No good. Eason with some nice D.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Takes it inside. Outside, Green. Here's Whitmore outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. Edey's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Up top, Brooks. Defended by Eason. Inside. Here's Edey. And he drops it in from the low post. Edey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Driving in. And stolen by Bain. Out left to the wing. Here's Morant. Banked it in off the glass. Morant's got 40 points.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Houston leading by 12. Well, if you went into the lab and created the perfect wing, it might be Desmond Bain, coach.
Well, Brian, this guy's so strong. He can guard bigger guys, and his three-point numbers are crazy. Desmond Bain well over a 40% three-point shooter for his career.
And so it's Memphis with it. The steal. Here's Silk. He's got 36 points. Green with a screen on Morant. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Silk. 6 to shoot. The fadeaway. That one goes. Count it. Silk's got 38 points.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
Houston has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Green with a screen on Morant. Outside Whitmore. Three-pointer. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And every offense works to create good looks. Here are the beneficiaries of that effort. Number 1, Amen Thompson. And, of course, Alperen Şengün.
The shooting has been phenomenal from both of these guys this season. Just look at the percentage they're maintaining.
The free throw drops for Morant.
Well, Morant is so athletic, and he finds himself at the free throw line a lot.
McConnell, he's checked in for Aldama. So he gets them both. The Rockets lead by 13. Here's Silk. He's got 38. It's Tate on the wing. Here's Silk, hounded by Morant. All sorts of time. Silk with the bucket. Silk's got 40 points.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Morant with the slam!
Yeah, he's looking pretty much unstoppable. Morant making the defense regret that physicality.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Clark is checked in for the Rockets.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Here's Silk. He's got 40 now. Adams. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's McConnell. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Here's Silk. Uses the glass that time. It's good. Silk's got 42 in the game. Grizzlies trail by 16. They set the pick to the middle. Here's Edey. Good. And the setup by Morant.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Houston has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. There's the drive. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G slam cam. Pass to Morant. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Steven Adams.
Well, you can't fall for that shot fake. Once Morant has you up in the air,
Here's Morant. Taking a look at the Rockets. We've got Amen Thompson. Alperon Şengün out there with Gigi Jackson. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Silk in at the point guard position. Stan, there are lots of loud arenas in the NBA. What was the toughest place for you to win?
well, Brian, it was against whoever had the best players on the other side.
Crooks a screen on Jackson. Here's Wells, defended by Jackson. 5 to shoot. Kennard way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Yeah, pretty sure the whole arena is within Kennard's range.
Şengün, the screen. And there's the drive. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And yes, another basket.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time. Silk with the bucket.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Outside Morant. Puts it up from 12. It's deflected. Here's Silk. Brooks defending. Kept alive. Here's Silk. Jackson, the pass to Silk. hauled in by Ja Morant.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Good! That's another bucket!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. So, and that one, no question, powered it down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Outside Morant from downtown. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. And here's Morant outside. Hits the three-pointer. Morant's got 59 points.
And he was hot from three to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Silk, pass to Jackson. Here's Silk. With the fadeaway. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. Morant's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Silk. And he makes it on the layup. Silk's got 48.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Outside Morant. Floats one up. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Snatched up. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Silk. No good off the glass. Grizzlies trail by 19. Another steal. Oh, another one falls.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And Houston making a change here. Easton's checked in.
And since halftime, he's made a concerted effort to get to the line. Be aggressive. Great stuff.
Here's Silk. He's marked by McConnell. Silk, the pass to Şengün. And they're running. It's tipped.
Hey, who got here?
Here's Silk. He takes it in.
Hit it, baby. That's all you.
Fadeaway. Hits yet again. Wow.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
Hey, right here.
Pass to Morant. Oh, it's stolen by Easton. All alone on the break. It's Easton with the jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. McConnell outside. Back to Morant. Here's Edey, defended by Şengün. Down low. Here's Bane. And he jams it home with authority.
Not settling for a jump shot. Bane right at the rim.
Here's Silk. Outside Whitmore. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
Thompson, a screen on McConnell. Here's Silk. He got it again! Sensational! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
B.A., it feels like he can't miss.
Pass to Morant. Over Whitmore. Here's McConnell. No good with a layup.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Fades back. And it's Silk missing.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Pulls it. Drained it for 2 points. Silk's got 56 in the game. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth.
And what a moment it is for him. And this fan base, setting the scoring record for a game, he deserves to soak it all in.
So many great players have donned this jersey, but yet it's his name at the top of the list. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. On defense, the Rockets. Pass to Bain. Brooks outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
The fader. And it's Silk missing.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Morant. Good work defensively by Whitmore. The Rockets lead by 22.
Get there, get there.
Pass to Şengün. Şengün, the screen. Thompson outside. Knocks it down from distance. Thompson's got 19 points.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
And here's Morant. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Showing great vision in delivering the pass out in front.
Outside Bain. Brooks outside. Pass to Edey. Outside Bain. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. To win the draw. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
The sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Here's Silk. We've got 1:28 left in the game. Şengün, a screen on Morant. Here's Silk. Second chance effort. Şengün, no good. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Rockets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Silk.
His range and timing protecting the rim. He blocked a lot of shots and altered even more.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Oh, Brooks with the steal. That's tipped. Pass to Edie. And here's Aldama. Here's Moran. Deflected. Here's Silk. And again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Outside Morant. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
That's what I'm talking about.